But yeah, so the shitty reason
We
I have been illegally driving for like 25 months. What?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to tonight's session of Galitia.
Never get sick of doing that.
Yes, I
Fucking
do.
never ever get sick of doing
It's
that.
because you're the worst.
I know, and you love me. Yeah, fuck off, you love me.
Love is a very strong word. I like you, I guess, most of the time.
Well, I love you.
Well, you know, that's very nice, and I appreciate it.
Oh, you can't even see.
Wow.
I just remember my camera's not on, so you can't see. I'm literally fake crying.
Fair.
Yeah.
But
Even like
but
got the,
really,
like the sad lip and everything.
I love all you guys
I'm
a
kinda
bunch,
digging
and
it.
you're amazing.
Some adventure type shit.
And you're my favorites, and thank you for letting me run my stupid ass game at all of you. Yeah, because
Hi, see, somebody fucking loves me.
I do.
Quads.
I just said I love all of you.
I
God
know,
damn
I
it.
know.
I don't love you.
Mommy, Daddy, stop fighting.
Which one is which?
That's for you to figure out.
That's for her to know, and you to figure out. All right.
This music, though.
Yeah, the
I
Adventure Zone
really
has good
dig
music,
this.
yo.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't hear it. I better turn my volume.
You
fucking
should-
Wonderland shit.
Shit. Oh man, I forgot to save a thing again. God damn it.
God, quads.
Or no, did I put it in here? Nope, I didn't save it. That's
Okay,
really
while
fun,
you're-
man.
Angry at yourself. Have we taken a rest since last session?
You finished the last session going to sleep, so everyone gets
Oh, cool.
that's bullshit.
Spell slots!
Nothing will happen tonight while you're in the barracks in the middle of the city.
Did you say spell sluts?
All year
Yeah.
long
Yes.
rest of shit.
That is absolutely what I said. It's definitely not spell slots. It's definitely spell sluts.
What would
Depends
spell
on who you're
sluts look
playing.
like?
Hey man.
I don't spell shade.
That's true. That's very true.
Have you seen half of my characters? Because trust me, if you have, you've seen spell sluts.
Dude, asses.
Oh,
Asses,
doll.
let's not even pretend. Barge of the
Nyx
Barge of the
is a
sluttiest
spell
spell
slut.
slut.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's true. Look
Wow,
how
you
many
are so
cantrips
hot.
I have.
Yeah, that's true. Bree is
Bree and Nyx be the
spell
spell
slut.
sluts of the group.
It's true.
God, be a little more discriminating with your spell choices.
I know.
Also, any good spell slut knows to take Mage Hand for reasons.
I don't have that
What
one though.
have, what have, what have I done?
Mage hand and
You've opened the door, Mike.
Shocking
That's what you've
grass.
done.
Mage hand and prestidigitation.
yeah,
so you can
that's
clean
a
up
good one.
afterwards.
Yes, handy. Unseen servant, perhaps.
Ooh.
And if you need that little bit of
Prestidigitation
extra,
cleans a cubic foot, though. That's all I'm saying.
if you need that little bit of extra force, you always have Bigby's hand.
That's not a cantrip, though, man. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
uh,
I'm just saying.
but
Large black
thaumaturgy,
tentacles.
thaumaturgy for that extra shaking bed, you know.
Your shocking grasp.
Because if we're going, can you point out how good minor illusion would be for like the old timey porno theater?
No. No. Bad.
You
Was it just
can't reach me.
I love you, Mike.
I'm staying down here for now.
Oh, somebody blushing.
All right, but anyway, does anyone have any announcements?
No.
I'm just
The one
checking.
you can't
Sorry,
see
I-
when you're laying on the floor is
didn't-
awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Mike's...
I just turned the stream on just so I could figure out what he's doing because I can't see it.
Oh, that was amazing. I love you guys so much. You're all
Yeah,
my
this shit's
favorites.
fucking great.
This is actually really comfy.
I believe you.
I'll be
You
playing
just
from
stay down
here.
there the whole time. It's fine. Yeah.
That's what she said.
How he rolls is he just like tosses it into the air
Why?
and sees how it lands on his belly.
Seems right.
Hold on.
Fat joke?
Why was that what she said?
Is that a fat joke?
I'll just stay down here.
Yeah,
No, I.
it's actually
Okay, I heard
comfortable
it
down here.
wrong.
It's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
okay.
Actually.
Yeah.
I like it down here.
I was saying in regards to Quad saying you stay down
We'll
there.
draw you a picture.
I mean, that would actually that's good too.
Haha, that's also what you said.
You're kind of quiet down there, Mike. As a note.
What?
As long as you keep yelling, it does sound kind of like you ran out.
Yeah.
What?
And I appreciate that auditory, just
Yeah.
good goods.
It's so tempting to just be like, no, just stay down there, Mike.
No, you gotta say. And Angie, say it as Galgaia.
Just like stay down there, okay? Because like this is great.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. And
Oh,
I'll come back in a
Thanks
while.
for coming out, guys. This has been Galicia.
all right.
This is why we fucking never start our game.
Yeah, that's part of it. Okay.
Literal,
anyway,
actual, never.
serious question. Does anyone have any announcements?
Go buy pauses, shit on DM's Guild.
Thank you. Yes, that. Watch other shows on this network. Yeah!
Oh shit, right, we're a network now. That's fucking so cool.
We're on a network now, guys.
Hold on, wait, what?
We've been syndicated and shit by
There you
Dungeon
go.
Oh, right, yes.
We were renewed recently.
Yep.
Renewed for season 3.
Renewed for
There will be
season
a
3.
season 4, everyone.
There will be enough
Stay
seasons
tuned
for
to
us to
season 6,
eventually.
season 4.
We will eventually shit talk the wrong person and just get fucking TPK'd and then
Someone
Knowing you
will
guys,
die.
literally yes.
literally exactly like I'm not being sarcastic. I'm pretty sure that's how this campaign ends.
Oh, probably.
Like we're just dicks to like a fairy queen or something.
No,
and
people
start throwing us
are
into like a
snotty.
volcano.
All right.
Anyway,
So, if there's no other announcements, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
I'm still awesome.
there it is.
And also, I've been doing a lot of cool roleplay streaming recently, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yay!
I
So,
haven't been able to see any of it because I'm working, even though I don't have a job in a week.
double all.
Wait,
Right.
that was mean. No, lame about the job, not. Never mind.
Okay.
So,
No,
last
you're
time on Galatea.
Last time on Galatea, who wants to do the recap?
There was a lot of yakking and nothing got done, and then we revealed some secrets, like, you know, Carter's brother showed up and we were all suspicious as fuck, and then we all decided to go, like, hang out, and Nyx talked about some shit, and then, like, there was, like, prayer and meditation, and
Yeah,
Bree
that
and
was
Puck
so
got
boring.
bored.
Prayer in air quotes.
Prayer, meditation, and poking.
Yeah, prayer, meditation, poker, and
Just a series of dick jokes as well.
yeah, pretty much.
Gee, I'm so surprised.
Yeah, right? Like prayer, meditation, and a series of dick jokes could just be the fucking tagline to this campaign.
No, but for real, Carter's brother, Clark, yes, thank you. For some reason, my brain went to Carson. But yeah, Clark showed
That
up.
would have been so much funnier.
Recently escaped from the Datarai while we were in the middle of a meeting with the city's council, and told us that they were, as far as I recall, plotting to send forces out into the countryside, so to speak. Well, god damn it, Katie. But
I'm okay.
But,
Hit his head on
yeah.
the desk.
And there was a lot of suspicion around Clark's entrance, but the magic that was around him was all his own, and he said that he was following the footsteps of Ashex, who is the leader of the Datarai. So he has some history that maybe we could utilize. And yeah,
Something of a renowned hero, if I'm remembering right.
Ashex?
Fuck. Yeah, Ashex is like a hero to some amount of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially
Fabulous.
Monk.
Which Carter knows? Is that where we
Something
got that
about
from?
black something. Or dark something. It's a
Yeah.
certain
The
monastery.
Monastery of the Dark Moon was specifically
That's
mentioned.
it.
by
Thank you.
Clark.
That's it.
I was like, I thought it had something to do with a moon. Maybe I was thinking of
I got the
Whitecliff.
dark part, you got the moon part. It's fine. But yeah, and no decisions were made as of yet because the council was also undecided, or rather divided, if you will. in their
Yeah,
decision
they-
of what to
They're
do.
fighting each other.
Yeah, so we decided to basically, well, they basically were like, okay, we're done with you, and shoot us out, and we went to our own private area to talk about.
Yep. And
Talk
left
about
them,
boys and stuff.
left them to continue deliberating.
Yeah, pretty
Zarn
much.
got a pardon.
Yeah, Zarn got a pardon.
Zarn did
in
get a pardon,
exchange.
that's true.
Oh yeah. And we all found out he was a. Actually, wait. Let's do this in game.
I
'cause
already did that.
Norin is now realizing that he just found out Zarn is a pirate like 20 minutes ago and hasn't said anything about it yet.
He's been not. This is like.
I know. I'm
yeah.
just. I'm choosing to believe Norin's just fucking oblivious to this one thing.
That's fair.
This one, not at all in any way subtle thing.
Bree knew he was wanted.
Alright, cool. So, the 6 of you lay down in the barracks that were provided for you as sort of a recompense for your assistance, and it's what they got. So the 6 of you all eventually find your way to sleep. You all wake up the following morning feeling refreshed and ready to move forward. What would you like to do?
Well, first I want to know who won poker. Was it Puck or Bree?
Bree, roll a d20 for me.
That'd be a 9.
That means that Puck beat you, but only barely. It was really close.
I'm pretty sure Puck cheated.
How dare!
Puck doesn't even have big enough sleeves to hide cards, and it'd be real tough to cheat.
He can go invisible.
Minor illusions, definitely a cheating card's ability too.
That's fair.
I've got minor illusion.
You should have thought.
Yeah, and you should have been fucking cheated.
I know.
Anyway, so what would you like to do? You've got a number of options at your disposal. You can do any number of things. It's all in your hands.
I would like to hear embarrassing stories about Carter.
I mean, that doesn't happen.
Need coffee.
I have tea in my bag. It's probably a
He's
bit
got,
cold, but
Yeah, he's got like an endless supply of tea.
Oh my god, please tell me.
I
there's
just
here.
let me check the ye old bag of holding. The dragon rib. I got ring of fog sight, a bottle of contagious water. I got some red dye, change of clothes. This loot.
Why? What do you mean by
just a
contagious
sack of-
water?
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll get to that.
What?
I got 10 gold earrings that we stole out of the ears of dead rebels.
Yeah,
I got a dagger.
I know where you got that
Just one loose dagger. I don't know why the fuck I have this in here. Yeah, the bottles
You're
from.
telling me you don't have coffee. That's all I need to know. And Nyx kind of wants to just like leave.
There is no
Is this
coffee
commissary in
in
here?
the world of Galitea.
Ah!
We've had this conversation before. It doesn't
That's
exist.
right.
We had this same conversation about several other food items as well.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's just gonna sit on the bed and just weep and be like, "Where's the tea?" I guess.
Norrin happily shares.
I would like a breakfast pulled pork sandwich.
Carter pulls
We
one
actually
out.
have those, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we do.
There's 6 left.
I'll take 2.
Yeah.
There
I'm
are
just
six.
gonna have,
like, half of
There are
them
literally
every-
6
there
of
are
you.
6 left.
I'm just gonna have like a loaf of travel bread and just like crunch into that with some tea as my dinner or my breakfast. Like, there's
Delicious.
delicious pulled pork sandwiches, but also
We
this
also-
fucking
But
lemon
also,
bread.
liveness bread.
Yeah.
We've also got, assorted fruits and vegetables, so I feel like if you were like, hey, I want an apple for breakfast, I could give you an apple.
No, just dry bread for me.
Those assorted fruits and vegetables are starting to get a little funky, as you know, even in the bag of colding.
What about chopped
Like, they're
up?
fine.
Ooh,
but-
actually, I'm gonna have dry bread and this half bottle of King's Maroki that's been in my backpack for a long time.
If you have half a bottle of King's Maroki, you're not going to be able to move.
Not
just
the
as I
whole
know.
thing. I'm gonna have a nice breakfast.
Just flavor your tea with it.
What about if I
I
got
know
Chicken,
someone
not a
would
bad
be
idea.
so appalled by that.
pieces of chicken, broccoli,
But
one
do
of
you
cheese,
want a
and
drink
put
too?
it in some sort of pocket? Does that
No, that's
exist?
ridiculous. It would never sell.
What would you call this miraculous invention?
Oh fuck!
I
What
don't
did they
know,
used
how
to be
would you
called?
heat it?
After a week of this,
Well, you'd
you
have
think
to
it'd
heat
be
it up,
used
I think. So I'd call it maybe a fire pouch.
Yeah, that sounds like a good name.
Caliente pocket.
You've got a gift,
Oh,
Johnson.
Jim Gaff again. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys all have your breakfast of whatever variety it is. So,
We should see if they came to any decisions.
We should also make sure that the rest of the town isn't on fire. Because there's a valid chance that we're just sitting in here chilling and it's actually just on fire.
I would assume they would have come to inform us if the town had been burnt to the ground.
I think we'd smell smoke.
I mean, you assume that, but... Like... I don't know, man.
Nix is gonna pick up her pack and start walking through the door.
you
the
always
six
piss
of
her
you-
off, Marin.
the 6 of you head outside after some breakfast and banter, and find everything seems to be normal. And I mean, there's motion and activity here where you are in sort of the military district in a time of occupation, of course. But things are as quiet as they can be given the circumstances.
Alright, should we head to the council?
Yeah,
Okay, you guys are gonna head back
guess so.
to the tower.
Hey, random question while we're walking. Have we considered asking something like, hey, can we borrow that weird chunk of ice at some point in the indiscriminate future?
My
I was
only
waiting for you
concern
to.
with that
Yeah, because Zarn was
is if
busy
we express
negotiating his whole
interest in it,
thing.
then when we have to steal it later because they said no, they might think it's us.
That is true.
That's fair.
So, okay, remind me again why you need this cube.
I think,
There's an elaborate backstory involved in this.
I think
It
it's better if you
involves
don't
an
ask.
insane god.
Oh, we're just straight up
Okay.
telling her. Okay, sure.
Sometimes,
You know what?
sometimes less is more. Maybe, don't worry about it.
I mean, I've got my job to do for my patron. I assume that this is yours for yours.
In a way.
This is more just somebody's. I don't know, a good white whale. Probably the best way to phrase this.
Okay, nope, that's,
Yeah.
you know what? That's perfect. I get it.
Yeah,
Call it revenge.
that's a
Huh.
fair statement.
Got it.
Really only
Yeah.
brushes the surface of it, though.
Yeah, I don't know if we really want to get into it while we're doing the Aaron Sorkin walk and talk down this hallway.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Sure, yeah, right. Oh wait, wrong character.
Yeah, it's close enough.
So,
So what do we expect from this decision?
I'm expecting that one of them has killed the other one in the night.
Probably the one who wanted to fight.
Yeah.
personally, I'm hoping they'll be a little smarter about this.
That rarely happens with stuff like this.
Leaving your city completely defenseless to go take care of people in the countryside. I don't know how I feel about it. Especially with the information that we gave them yesterday.
Yeah.
Because, no offense, Clark, but...
Oh shit, right? Clark's with us. Hey, buddy.
Uh-huh.
I sure am. Yep. I'm here, alright.
Carter leans over to Clark. It's fine. They forget I'm here a lot of the time too.
That's because you
We
leave.
do not.
You literally
That's what you
leave.
get when you're hiding.
It's like, oh,
I mean, that's a
yeah,
fair
Carter.
point.
Oh, he's gone again. Where's Carter?
Oh, well, let's sew up again. Some
It's like
point.
Where's Waldo, but, you know, different name.
There are worse things in the world than being forgotten sometimes. But, yes.
What are you talking about? That's like the worst thing ever.
Mm,
I mean, she's right.
There
It
are
is like
worse.
the worst thing ever.
I mean, literally, it's the worst.
disagree.
Man, this is a really long fucking hallway.
You guys aren't in a hallway, you're outside.
Yeah, we're walking to the tower.
It's a hallway in my mind.
He's in his mind fence.
Yeah, exactly.
The hallway.
I'm just walking by a building and looking at the door going, fuck, that's a long hallway.
Wow! What is
Damn!
even the purpose of that?
And, man, the best part, the hallways aren't even blue.
Alright, so you guys eventually make your way to the tower, the tall, distinctly magically reinforced building that you were in for most of the previous session, sort of yesterday evening. As you approach, you find the doors shut as they were yesterday when you approached with Surrey.
Knock, knock, knock.
Open, open, open.
A few seconds pass, and then one of the doors sort of swings open, and you see a guard standing there. You don't recognize this one. You gather probably just a different shift than it was yesterday.
Hi, we're with housekeeping.
I'm
Speak for yourself.
sorry?
Nix, you want to take this one?
Yeah, somebody else should probably take this one.
Alright,
I'm not gonna not commit to this bit now.
we were here yesterday trying to figure out how the council should move forward about the Datarai invasion. Sorry, have a coffee.
Have you been invited to deliberations, or do you have additional information to share?
Were we invited?
I think we were invited. I mean,
Not
we
invited.
killed Dominion.
No, but we
You were
might
not
be able
explicitly
to-
invited.
We
Well,
invited
might be able
ourselves.
to help them come to a decision. Well, some of us. Looks to Norin.
Norn's just like crunching into this piece of bread.
We'd like to know what they're gonna do so we know what we can do next. Kind of important.
I will
Yeah, we
speak to the
kind
Lord
of-
Council. Stay here, please.
Yeah, we kind of go crazy if we don't have stuff to do.
And the door closes.
God, the elves are
If
so
you don't have
snotty.
stuff to do, even if you do have stuff to do, Norin, I've seen you this past week.
Or just got a different piece of truffle bread and just like tearing at it with his teeth. What?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
She's been here a week and she already understands Norin.
It bothers me that it's just this close.
The what?
I said it bothers me that you're this close to accurate already.
I know how to read people. You are practically an open book.
Hey,
Oh,
speaking
yeah?
of books, would you like to read this holy text I wrote?
I put my hand on the book and just push it back towards. No.
It's a scroll.
What about
Son,
me?
I put
Can
a
you
lot
read?
of time into this.
What am I thinking of right now?
Pamplos.
You're thinking of how much you miss your girlfriend.
I'm not asking you.
Fiancé.
I'm asking Nix.
I mean, like, he was on the right track, but I was also, thinking that... I imagine you're probably thinking, please God, not again. With the scroll.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
She's good. She's good.
Mm-hmm.
She's very good.
Yes.
You're right there? Don't
I'm
hurt
good.
yourself. Yeah, you are. Anyway, so you guys stand outside for 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ, how long
God.
does it
So
take?
in the beginning, there
As
was
soon
light.
as he
I-
starts talking, I'm pounding on the door like, "Let us in!"
Just as you reach your hand up to start pounding, the door opens,
Please
Knocking
tell me
on
he
some
punched
dude's
that guy in
helmet.
the
Yeah.
face.
and behind it is General Tabron Figara.
Oh shit! Hey. I expected the other dude to open the door. Hi, how's it going, General?
They sort of look at the six of you. My guard tells me that the six of you think you might be of some assistance in deliberations.
That was the hope, at least.
Yeah.
Do you have additional information to share? Have you learned something new, or is there more that you did not share yesterday?
Well, we've shared everything, but we wanted to be involved. I mean, we kind of were hoping that you're going to allow us to be involved in the decision-making process.
We want to be in the room where it happens.
Well, I just want to know what you're gonna do so we can figure out what we're gonna do.
Bam.
Basically, we want to know if we need to stay here and help you, or if we need to move on.
Double bam.
As I said yesterday, the six of you may do whatever you wish. We have come to a decision for what it's worth.
Oh, what'd you choose?
We will be attempting a diplomatic solution.
Oh, fantastic.
Lost again.
I wish you the best of luck in that endeavor.
Thank you. We hope it goes well. The six of you, your help is appreciated. The information that you shared, all of you, and the help that you gave, the five of you, it's beneficial to us, and the city the city thanks you. If I could spare anything to give you, I would, but in this time of trial, I don't feel comfortable making any decisions.
What about a favor to be collected later? There might be some texts or documents of the university that we might need access to in the future.
He looks expectantly at Nyx.
I was more just hoping that you would let us know how things go should we need to come back and assist you again.
Is there a simple way to contact you if you're not here?
There's magical ways.
Yes, that's
If
fair.
you got a bunch of clerics, they definitely know sending.
Yes.
You
This
don't
one
need to
uses
be a
it
cleric.
literally every fucking day.
I
You
do.
don't
I
need to
can
be a
have-
cleric to use sending.
I can have Tulu get in touch with you if we need anything, I
That
suppose.
would actually be great. Thank you.
That would be grand.
If we would find
We
it
can-
useful.
We
Though I'll
can
be honest with you.
mostly get back in a hurry.
If the six of you intend to make your way towards the overall commander of this rebellion, that might be of greater benefit than anything you can do here.
Kind of the plan, I think.
Just keep that in mind.
Speaking
But
of
we're
which,
definitely not saying that out loud, just in case they ask while you're doing your diplomatic.
do you know of a way to get there a little bit quicker? Do you have any ways at all, or are we hoofing this?
I have no idea where it is.
I think one
I
we could
thought
have got there quicker.
You told me where it is, but
White Feather Mount, I believe is what
Yeah.
it's called.
Gotcha. Okay.
the most direct route to get there would just be to go straight east to the forest.
Is it safe to go through that forest?
As safe it is to go through any forest, to my
Say
knowledge.
it's not. It can't be any worse than having to travel through the Orklands.
That is annoying.
Yes. I mean, it's a forest. It depends. I'm not terribly familiar with it myself. I rarely leave the city, to be honest. There are other.
I'm from near here. Would I have any information on this?
Okay, so basically, you guys all know the forest. The forest can be dangerous for like if you're like Joe Schmuck, like if you're just like a farmer or a merchant. Yeah, you probably don't want to travel in the forest unaccompanied. You guys, like, unless there's something real weird out there, which is possible, but
We don't exactly have a great track record on not running into super weird shit when we go into forests.
right. But it's like, to your knowledge, there's no like dragons or anything around in the area, and if there is, he doesn't know anything about it either, so far as you can tell, right? As far as he knows, it's just regular forest, which can be dangerous. Like, there's owlbears and shit, but
There's?
Yeah, I think we're cool with them now.
No, we're not.
Derek's not here, so it
The
should be-
owlbears are so cuddly.
It's true, they are pretty cuddly.
anyway, like, there are dangers in the forest, but probably nothing that will particularly trouble you insofar as what you all would know is native to the forest. Does that make sense?
I get you.
Forest
He's not
it
a
is.
wood elf, Zarn, and even if he was, he lives in the city.
Racist.
Don't start this shit again.
And you beat me to it.
I thought they were wood elves. I apologize. Okay.
That doesn't sound like an honest apology.
So I don't make a lot of distinction in my setting between high elves and wood elves, to be fair. And even if I did, this particular one lives very specifically in this city and has for a very long time.
Okay, fine.
Like, he gets out into the forest and stuff about as often as you do. Less, actually, since you're an adventurer, to be honest.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say we were in the
Like,
quite often.
he's an important political figure in the city as much as he is anything else as the general of the military, right? Like,
We actually,
Gotcha.
so, and as we're like kind of wrapping up the conversation, Carter pulls out like a small booklet and then like rifles through it and he goes, this one. So real random question. If you could pick one specific thing for Juan Laredo, what do you think a good item would represent? Like, and he holds up the book. He's like, I gotta get my thing open. I know I got it down. Like,
an icon for one the radio?
yeah, like we went to Corellendale and it was like a quarter moon.
Right.
We went to Ildar and it was like a gear because they do some weird stuff over there. Like, what type of thing, and maybe like colors that would like represent Juan Laredo.
One moment, please. This is Q looking anything up, see if he has anything for this, because I did not think about this and should have. Just a moment.
Maybe if he was doing one of that one building in Dragonix.
It's a dick. No, he thinks for a second.
That one building in the background that looks like a super fucking cool, like, elf
I would
face.
say just a tree. A pine tree.
I fucking knew it.
No, that's sweet.
A tree.
Okay.
See?
Pine
Elves,
tree. So
elves,
pine tree would need
trees.
green.
Sorry, you're not helping your case here, buddy.
What other colors do you think besides like the green and brown of like the
The
forest?
green and brown are the primary colors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You might choose a blue or perhaps a light pan.
Like a sky blue,
Like
pastel blue.
a river's blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I may
that
have to
makes
get
sense.
one custom made for that.
A robin's egg blue?
I'll figure something out.
Well, like
Not
an
every
off
color
white,
known to
like a
man.
cream color.
Mother
Is
of
there anything
pearl.
else I can do for you? I do have business to attend to, of course. We must prepare for the next steps.
No, I think we're good.
Very well.
Carter's just writing in the book.
Again, thank you all. And Clark, I hope that you're feeling better after your ordeal. Clark nods. I am. I appreciate the thought. And the bed. Of course. It's really the least we can do. The blessings of the gods be with you all. Stay safe.
Have a luminous day.
Oh my god, my church training just kicked in and it was so hard.
And also with you.
And also with you.
Nyx gives a kind of a grandiose half bow, half curtsy thing.
Mhm.
Have a moist day.
Oh, honey, it's
I thought
already
we
moist.
liked him.
It's already moist.
Excuse me?
What?
What?
I am
They
engaged.
close the door.
I wasn't talking about you.
There was nothing arousing here at all. What the hell are you
Speak for
doing?
yourself.
Are you?
Oh, it was all the talk of wood, alright?
Zarin just assumes Nyx has a crush on Norin. Okay. Just slowly backs away.
Look, it's behind the door already. Things will dry up now. It's fine.
But I'm on this side of the door.
Ah.
No, Norin.
I shape
No.
water and throw over water at her.
This is gonna go over so
In that
well.
very second,
Nick?
Carter looks at
You are wetter
Clark.
than you already were. I had to
Clark
say
just,
it.
Why do you
Going
make your wisdom save?
because she might have thrown a spell at him. Just going to prestidigitate everything off.
Carter actually looks up from his book over to Clark, and then just like furiously nods in the opposite direction. Just run. And then
Nyx has already like started to like as she's moving away, she's just trying off with prestidigitation. It's
I was trying to help.
fine. It's fine.
You know, where I come
By
from, that's a
making-
compliment.
I don't believe you.
I'm inciting that so fucking.
I absolutely do not believe you.
What?
Like, I know you, and I absolutely do not believe you.
Alright,
Boom!
Zard.
It is!
No, that throwing water on somebody, really, where you come from, where there's multiple types of Genasi, including fire.
Yeah, that seems like a dick move.
In my house, it was. Was I bullied?
Sorry, I have some bad news for you, buddy.
starts having like Vietnam type
Zard
flashbacks.
suddenly has like an existential crisis about his family.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh, no wonder you. Wait, nope, not going there. Let's keep going.
Dad,
I-
why?
Oh, Jesus.
God damn
We're
it.
good.
Well, that got heavy all of a
I'm
sudden.
now very sadly walking away.
All right.
No.
So as the six of you walk away, each of you in your own thoughts of varying levity and direction.
Moistness.
Yes.
Don't worry, guys. I spilled water on my shirt. It's plenty moist now.
Hey.
Clark's
Anyway.
So so what's the plan then?
I
Exactly.
guess we're going for a nice Sunday stroll in the woods. We
All right. As a
He gets-
reminder, the five of you do know that because of what Nyx knows, somewhere in the city
Is the portal.
there is a teleportation circle that could take you there. Now you don't know where it is.
yeah, but we have to go through a whole bunch of enemy territory.
Probably yes.
Yeah.
A lot of enemy territory. We don't know how to use it, so even getting there would just be like, what are we gonna do? Torture
Just wanted to
someone?
remind you that that's a thing that you knew.
But
Yeah, thank you.
leaderless enemy.
No.
That's
We
that's
don't
worse.
know that.
No, not leaderless.
Only here.
Chain
we
of
took
command.
out the top. We did not take out, as you did in Asmodin, the
Yeah.
entirety of the ladder.
Just wiped out a command structure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, if they're meeting,
job, us.
If they're meeting, wouldn't their attention be elsewhere, and we could sneak in?
The leader's attention would be elsewhere, but that doesn't mean they wouldn't have somebody guarding the area.
Yeah, we could
We
take
don't
them
know
out.
where it is.
Dear
Somewhere
sweet
in a
Zarn, do you
giant
not know how
city.
military works?
He wasn't in the military. He was a pirate, so he just kind of, did whatever they.
You don't have to be in the military to know how the military works. It's called studying.
I really didn't think that.
D.
Are you calling me
Who'd
stupid?
want to do that?
No, I'm calling you
That's
ill-educated.
like a weird elven phrase for something.
That
You're
sounds-
an elf?
I know. Also, half elf. Thank you very much. Now who's being racist?
Everyone's falling out of their chairs today. Damn.
Just like literally stopped and just like flopped onto the ground, just like sitting on her knees. Like I don't even. Just
Fetal position, rocking back and forth.
no.
Norin-
She's just on her knees, staring into nothing.
Norin in Sylvan says, "It's great to learn because knowledge is power," and then
Oh
Mason
my
runs away,
God.
runs away at a full tilt.
I don't think she knows Sylvan, so you're lucky.
My hip pocket always like this.
Nyx, check if you know Sylvan.
No, she knows Elvin, not Sylvan.
Fuck translates for you.
And then Norin, from a safe 310-foot diameter, yells at the top of his lungs in Dwarvish, "Well, what now?"
I say to Nix and
I ready an
I
action
don't know
to
what that
counter
one
spell when
is.
she.
That's a different language on me.
Yeah, I ready an action to counterspell her when she attempts to murder me in 5 minutes.
I will point out, none of you can see him, but Nix, you can feel your puck doubling over laughing on his shoulder. You're just dying.
Wait, does anybody in our party speak Sylvan or
No.
Dwarvish? Do I have
No.
2 different languages to just talk shit in without anybody knowing?
Yes.
That's amazing.
I have one that none of you guys would fucking know it, so booyah.
Primordial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I speak common.
That's something.
And if you know that,
You speak halfling, which is your
I
special.
know.
For what it's worth, when you yelled out in Dwarvish, Carter understood.
Woo!
Carter speaks halfling, I'm pretty sure.
Common, Dwarvish, and Halfling.
That's a weird set of languages, but
So
Look,
I
I
look,
can't wait till we defeat Ashex and I can go home.
I look over to Nix and in Elvish I said, "Let's go, smarty pants. Where we going now?"
Oh, you are smart.
And then in Primordial I say, "Hell yeah, I'm smart, bitches."
It sounds like
I was gonna say the fairy probably translates that one.
nope. The fairy does not know primordial.
Aw,
When he speaks primordial, it sounds like
Garbage.
a
Water.
waterfall. Yeah.
just yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Did you just spit at me?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then in Draconic I say, "Would you relax?"
Oh, I that one's familiar. I can't speak it, but it's familiar. It sounds like something my dad said to me before, so I'm just gonna let that one slide.
I'm gonna say very politely in Norin, "Look, guys, if we're just gonna sit here and just talk to each other the whole time, we really need to get
did you
I'm
just say
glad I
very
speak Norin.
In
Yeah, I know, right?
very
Norin's a
politely
language
ignore it.
now?
only Bree
It
hears
is
that.
now." Yeah, one person understood that.
Only Bree can
Seriously,
speak
can
Norn.
we just like
It sounded a lot like just shit talking, but Bree understands that what I really meant was, "Look, guys, we can really do this. Let's just
So
go."
wait, you said it sounds like shit talking, so is Norin just sitting here going
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly that.
Okay, dick jokes are one thing, but that's a whole different.
Boo.
We've reached the line.
Yeah.
Anyway,
God,
so
why
yeah,
do
next
people fucking
Thanks for
watch
tuning in, guys.
I
Be sure to
don't
come
know.
back
I
next
don't
week.
know anymore. Because you're not watching now.
this?
so
All right.
should,
So-
should we figure out what the fuck we're gonna
We've
do?
got like 2 choices at this point. And I'm keeping the counterspell up just to be safe.
We also get our horses.
Oh shit, right. No, wait.
Aren't they
Yeah,
on
we
the-
left them on the
they're on
top
the-
of a cliff. Yeah, let's go
They're on the other
get
side of the
them
river.
back.
So we have to go back into that area of the town anyway.
Now, you do remember the Wanderers told you that they went around the canyon, so you could conceivably do that to go all the
Just
way around.
walk up to the canyon and walk around.
Yeah. Like, so you
Instead of
gather
having to
the...
fight back through enemy territory to get our horse, fight back through enemy territory to get back here.
Basically, yes.
Works for me. And I start walking
Which way?
towards the horses.
Through enemy territory?
Yeah, that's how we're getting the horses, right?
Should we go maybe around?
It's gonna take so long.
What else do we have to do today?
If we're stopping, well, we're trying to get somewhere, so we're stopping.
We're not going to get there just today.
to kill people.
I'd like the 5 of you to roll survival checks for me.
Oh God.
I'm so good at this, you guys.
Really?
Do I get
Oh!
advantage because I'm from around here?
No, not for this
Okay.
specifically.
That wouldn't have helped anyway.
Cliff.
Wow,
Cliff. Where is that
the bard
cliff?
warlocks roll better than
Gotta wait for the
Yeah,
monk.
I rolled a 13.
the monk bros.
What you got, monk? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Wow.
I
Go
have-
team.
I have a +7. I rolled a natural 6. So
I also have a +7.
I have a
I have a
fucking
+1.
+4 to this. I am proficient in this,
I am not.
and I'm not good at this.
Not either.
And it's a wisdom. So the only reason why I've got a 1 is because
Clark
So Bree and Nix
also
are like,
rolled a 13. So,
wow.
yeah, so most of you guys, Zarn and Norn accepted, think about it for a second and realize that the fact you're going to be going east through basically untamed forest, the horses are going to make things harder, not easier.
Got it.
Well, we can't just leave them
People
there.
died there like that.
I mean, you haven't given them food or water in a whole day, so I mean, you do.
They're
what
not
you
gonna
want.
die in a
They're
day.
not dead, no, but like.
Chances
All right,
are the enemy.
is Goldo around or any of the wanderers?
Hold on.
You can
Chances
go find
are
him.
the enemy may have already taken them.
For what it's worth, you didn't see anyone up on the cliff at any point. That
Not
doesn't mean
yet.
it hasn't been.
Can I just like flag down the nearest person that is wearing a wanderer's patch,
Yeah, you can find. We'll say-
motorcycle jacket?
Yeah, you find Suri.
Hey, so we gotta get moving. We're heading up through the forest. We left 5 horses up on a cliff on the other side of the city. Would you be able to do me a gigantic favor and make sure that they don't die there? They're very good horses.
We'll do what we can. Sure. We'll see what we can get done there.
Thank you.
Of course. Glad to be of assistance.
Appreciate it.
Stay safe wherever you're going.
You too.
No, that's
Going to the belly of the beast, we may die.
Man,
die
you guys
anywhere
are
we go.
so optimistic.
My professional advice is don't.
I appreciate that, but
No, don't die.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't intend to. I walk with the light of a grand being.
I need to talk to you about that, Lauren.
Go on. Probably not next to Suri.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. I think you're going the whole wrong route with this boring-ass scroll.
What?
With your boring-ass scroll. Nobody wants to read that boring shit.
All right, fine. I'll write the extreme team
No, just
scroll.
listen,
Ah!
just listen.
I appreciate
You know-
this, girlfriend.
You know how I made the blue arrow famous
By randomly yelling at people until they just caught on.
in bars and talking about it. Now, if we went into pubs and we talked about how the maelstrom had a light
That's
from
not.
an angel of above,
Yeah.
and they don't have to be true. They just have to be interesting. And people,
That's not a bad plan, but I'd like to point out in the past 3 months, we've been
you've not
in a
mentioned
city
her once.
that was okay with us, and then we were on the water plane trying not to die,
That was awesome.
and then we came back here and fought a bunch of dudes and had no downtime whatsoever, and
Yeah,
then
no,
we
but-
came here and fought a bunch of dudes. Like,
In
I agree
all
with
these
you.
months, how many people have you recruited?
None, because I don't know how to recruit people.
Well, I'm telling
This is
you.
not. This is both Norin and BV saying this. I don't know how to recruit people. I have never become a cult. My initial plan, completely not viable because we're no longer city anymore.
Okay, I suggest we make posters,
All right, I can do this.
and we can put them up as we go.
And you gotta give yourself a cool name. Like Lightbringer.
I already did that.
Oh, then you're halfway there.
Yeah, I yell that every
Now
time
you
I
just gotta
attack the
finish those
store.
prayers.
And when we
Well-
stop and you talk to people, you have to tell stories that are exciting about your angel.
Fine.
Yeah. Like, did she ever fight in a battle?
You know, like she
The
fights with
angel?
Norin, I'm sure.
Yeah, she's the whole reason I have magic. But yeah, I get where you're coming from on this, and I will join in as much as humanly possible on that. Because that seems like a good use of my time.
I mean, it's what you're trained for.
That's true.
Theater.
This is very true. So maybe we can work together on that, because that would help a lot.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. But remember, we got to talk about the maelstrom too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're absolutely talking. We're including him in this play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start making notes about my new play.
Throw out
And
that
also
other
walk
thing.
back to-
Super boring.
Oh no, this is mostly just for you guys. I actually have a different one that I give to anybody who seems interested. It's much more straightforward and to the point. This giant one I just wrote for Zarn. Almost entirely just for Zarn. He's not behind me, is he?
He's right
Yes.
behind. Yep, he's glaring.
Anyway, let's keep going, and I'm not going to look behind me to walk away.
Okay. So the six of you make your way to the face on the north side where you are. And after a little bit of searching and asking around, you eventually find the way up. You make your way up sort of at an easy walking pace. It doesn't take you too long, nor is it too difficult now that you're not trying to like rush. And eventually find yourself up on top of the cliff once again, back at the edge of the forest, looking down upon the city of Juan beneath you. Still, occasionally scarred, you can see by the effects of a long-running skirmish with the occasional ranged magical salvo or weapon attack, clearly visible from this height. You all set off eastwards towards White Feather Mount.
Can we see it in the distance, like Mount Doom?
It is... You can't see it from where you are, but that's mostly because you're in the middle of a fucking forest.
Not fair. If
When
we went
we
up to,
get-
like, the canopy.
Probably, yeah.
Go on.
You know that, like,
Um,
walking...
can I-
Hold on. You know that walking
Can
distance...
I interrupt first before we leave? Sorry.
Yeah, you're not leaving yet. I'm just telling you how far
Oh, okay.
it is.
Sorry.
You know that walking distance, it's probably going to take you somewhere, probably about a week, maybe a little longer to get there. At standard travel pace. Norin, what were you going to say?
I was going to, as we get up to the edge of the city, I'm going to use Major Image to just conjure up an image of an angel with a banner that reads peace in like 8 languages.
Okay.
And read, like, 3 of those.
How big can your major image be?
20-foot cube?
Okay. And where do you want to put it exactly?
Somewhere where it's like the sun's coming up behind it, maybe. So it's like really striking image.
Okay, but like, are you going for like directly above the city, or like...
Yeah, directly above the city as I can get. So I can only cast out 120 feet.
Okay, I will say that with the size it is, if you want to write things in that many languages, it's not going to be legible. From
Okay,
the
how about
ground.
just common and Elvish?
That's doable and probably legible, yeah.
Okay, then I would do that.
Okay.
And make it look like a barrow, obviously.
Okay. You all see the image of sort of just this golden radiant figure. A sort of small winged woman with tight curls that sort of are kept short on her head. Just gesturing to the words written in Common and Elvish, peace, effectively. And you all see this image that Norn has placed in the sky, auspicious on what you presume is the day of hopefully diplomatic talks between the acting council of Walnaradel and the local or regional leadership of the Datarai. And you make your way towards White Feather Mount.
Yes, but how do you get peas?
It does peas in Common and porridge in Elvish.
Man, we can't get the DM inspiration.
How about we all get it instead? Woo!
That'd be nice.
Right. So. You're walking.
I'm proud of you, Mike, that you
I'm-
held it that long. Unless you froze for me.
Nope.
Which,
He didn't praise.
Yeah, he's very good at that.
He is.
I mean, it's not that hard, to be honest.
Wow.
No one say anything. Just let that one sit.
I'm just gonna
Wow.
wink real aggressively.
Yeah.
So, you guys make your way through the forest. It's fairly uneventful. You're probably 3 or 4 days in.
Guys, can I quickly take a second to appreciate the fact that this is the longest we've ever gone in a forest without being attacked by something?
And
You know, the minute you say that something, yeah.
roll
Why you
initiative.
should say that.
And suddenly, a dragon appears.
Oh, not an owlbear?
Suddenly, a dragon owlbear appears.
Whoa.
I cast.
That's some donkey dragon situation right there, yo.
Yes.
I cast Tatum.
Little did you know, we were actually in Shrek's world.
Yeah. Ooh.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. Anyway.
Don't
No,
care.
no.
I'm so in love right now.
Anyway. So it's been about 4 days you guys have been walking. You're still in the forest. You can, when it thins or when you get an angle, or maybe like when some of you might fly up or climb the tree to look, you can see White Feather Mount clearly in the distance now, as part of the larger Giant's Teeth range. Those of you who aren't familiar aren't sure which one specifically is White Feather Mount, but you know it's out there at least. You know it's nearby.
Carter and Clark have been essentially catching up. I'm not gonna go into specific conversation.
Yeah, you
It's
guys
more
are
of,
just talking about what your lives are.
when's the last time we saw Mom and Dad? No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Clark hasn't been home in a long time. He tells you he's been out, just working on his histories and trying to find Oshex. Basically, that's really, so from what you can tell, been just the singular focus of his life since the last time you saw him at your wedding.
Yeah.
Can Bree and I, as this is going, just be working on the play?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can get some work done on that, on writing stuff up to sort of get your worship on. Yeah.
Prophet Norin and Deputy Prophet Bree.
Deputy
No,
prophet.
I am not a prophet.
Of course not. You're a deputy prophet.
Yeah.
Also,
There's
Zarn
too
checks
much
in with
praying
Sonnet.
involved.
Of course he is.
Just checking in every day.
Okay.
Making sure things are going well with the Coreldo.
From what you gather from Sonnet, things are going well. Corlandil is more or less returning to normal. There hasn't been any additional incursions. Trials are ongoing for the rebellion members, and there's an increased guard presence in Asmodin, specifically for the protection of the citizens thereof, as opposed to prevent a predicted uptick in, we'll just say, hate crimes, basically, against the residents.
That's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
Can you one of these days also check in with Anto and Arilax and see how it's going in the other city?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because we haven't checked in with them in a while.
Do you want to check in with, who are you checking in with specifically within Sonic?
All right. So the way he would do it then is before bed every night, he'd use his 3 sendings to so Sonnet, Arilax. Actually, do 4. So Sonnet, Arilax, Garrick, and
and Anto.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Garrick, or Anto's wife,
still reports no change, basically. There's no incursion in Ravenhold. He hasn't seen anything along those lines. Nothing's changed. Life is the same for him. For Arilax, she describes what's happening in Dragonix, which basically, the way that she tells it, there was an incursion apparently in 2 places within the city. there was one in the sort of the main island where the highly locked down one with the magic gates and shit. There was an incursion from there, which, according to Aerilex, they traced to an abandoned residence, like not abandoned, but an empty residence in the sort of upscale residential district on that island, and found
Interesting.
a massive teleportation circle there that none of their mages could activate because they don't know the other side, right? They can tell it's a mass teleportation circle, but they can't do anything with it, so they just removed it to prevent further incursion.
Ooh, that's good.
The other thing that they know is that there is still Thatterai in the city. They hold Hearth Isle, which is the residential island. That's all they hold, but...
That's a pretty important part.
Right. So they're dealing with that at the moment. In Moriand, Anto is concerned. Moriand never had much of a standing military. If you recall, the priest of the Angler basically functioned as city guard, like on behalf of them. They didn't stand a chance. The city of Moriand is under Datterai control. The kings have been deposed. Anto's not sure what's happened to them specifically, other than they're not in power. He's doing his best to sort of run his shop as normal under new leadership in the city, but things are very tense right now, which is not great for business or really anyone. This is a city, if you remember, that had an especially bad problem with tieflings.
They were like super racist.
So the way that Moriand works, as a refresher, is it sits on a floodplain, and every year for like a month or so, it floods completely. Most of the houses that aren't on the hill, which is the center of the city, are built on stilts. Mm-hmm. Anyone who does not have a residence has to leave or will die. Most tieflings in Moriand, what few there are, do not have a residence.
Right.
Remember we helped out an old guy there? Was he a tiefling?
He was.
Remember.
Yes, he was.
Do you guys relay this information to Nyx, by the way?
Yeah, Zarn would.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Zarn, while you're on the line with Anto, his wife's okay, right?
Is she?
Yeah, she's fine, though
Okay.
the fighting tourneys that she used to participate in have stopped. They're not, which, no big shock there. They were always run by the Angler, by the priest of the Angler, and while worship hasn't been shut down, they're laying low, basically. Like that sort of thing. Anyone who once held notable power in the city is staying very much under the radar for their own safety.
Yeah.
Anto doesn't give you the impression that necessarily, like, things are, like, awful. Okay.
Sorry, 1 second.
You're good. Anto doesn't give you the impression necessarily that things are, like, super awful, but it's a change, and a rapid one, and an unexpected one. There are definitely elements in the city that are not happy to be led by tieflings, especially not tieflings that made their way there violently. There, according to him, was not a lot of violence except against those who resisted originally, and the numbers, the military is oppressive. It's effectively martial law in Moriand right now, and he's doing the best he can in that situation. So that's where Anto's at. A lot of that is obviously because of the limitations of the sending spell. A lot of that is just from your own memory, right? He's not able to get all of that across to you. But he tells you that, like, he's fine, city's under martial law, data is in control, kings are not around, presumed dead.
Gotcha.
What about the Maroki?
We have like
He doesn't mention specifically, but you assume that if he's still trying to do business, probably so are the Maroki factories.
just so you know, we have 4 bottles of Maroki still in the back of holding.
You never did try to sell them in Nildar.
Nope. We haven't tried to sell them anywhere.
No.
We need them.
I also have half a bottle in my bag, which I will
Carter-
nicely offer to share at some point around a campfire.
Carter, you can go ahead and roll Weaver's Tools now if you'd like.
How many?
Just one.
For,
Because
okay,
this is for the
all
new
of them.
square, right?
well, he finishes the square because I had 2 days left written down for the Ildar square,
Okay.
and then the hat's really not that complicated.
No.
So I figured do them. Essentially, it would take a day or a night or whatever.
Okay. Which hat are you talking about?
His own,
Oh,
essentially like the old school, like
yeah, I remember.
arrow one. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I got pinned by somebody.
So 2 then.
Yeah.
Kind of seemed, it sounded like it was chaos.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2.
Okay. For the square, that's an 18.
Yeah. This is to finish up the Ildar one or to start on the Walnerido one?
Start the Ildar one, or finish the Ildar one.
It's finished and it's gorgeous.
Okay. And then the hat.
Okay, roll again.
22 total.
That is a pretty fucking hat.
Yes.
Like, damn.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with this.
On the
Like,
way
Norrin is exceptionally jealous about this hat.
It's a nice hat.
He's very jealous.
on the way through the forest, do we pass by a lot of water sources at all?
Yeah, there's definitely various streams and ponds and rivers in the lake. Yes.
All right.
You don't have any issue finding water.
All right, yeah. So the whole time Zarn is very, you can tell he's very off going through the forests, and he spends a lot of his time when they pass it, like in the water and just doing his thing there.
Meditating and praying in the lake.
Yeah, because the forest is freaking him out because he keeps thinking about the damn hack.
Well, we have one right
Okay.
now. On a second.
Doesn't like forests.
So,
Fun facts about
as you guys make your way through the forest, like I said, it's been 3 to 4
It's
days,
mostly just gaming
and y'all are settling down. You've made dinner for the evening, and are getting ready to, and are like setting up, getting tents or sleeping arrangements set up for the evening. Is there anything? You go ahead and set the scene for me, I guess.
There's typically vehicles nearby, and
I guess
you know,
we're-
we can go either direction.
Wes, can you go push the dog for a little bit?
Yes. sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's hard talking with other voice in my ear.
Yeah.
So I imagine Norrin's probably working on getting the fire going and taking his tea out. Questioning how he's never noticed Bree wearing several hats each other, like a fucking Team Fortress 2 character this entire like,
I mean,
she's been rolling around full TF2 for a while.
I mean,
yeah,
she's got
I
like
wear them all.
she's got like the beret that you gave her, the rainbow hat that Carter made for her.
Are we talking
Oh,
about?
what's
And the bunny ears when
The bunny
the bunny
ears.
ears.
Are we talking about Brie?
Yeah.
Mm.
She's got the like Louise from Bob's Burgers bunny ears.
And then, just so you know, Nix, Carter finishes a hat. If you know the old school Green Arrow hat, that was like the it's essentially like that,
It's
but
the
it's
Robin Hood.
red. It's red with like a light blue feather in it.
Okay.
And then after he finishes, he looks at Nix and says, "Do you want a hat?"
She points to her horns.
He
Hey,
can.
I
He
can work
accommodate a
around
lot.
I like
can
to
work
show
around.
them off. I want them to be the centerpiece, if you will.
I have ideas.
I'm good for
And he
now,
pull-
thank you.
He pulls out a book and he just doesn't even listen to her and just starts like sketching ideas.
Hey, while you're on terms of horns, do you have any interest in any of these like earrings that are in this bag? And he jingles the bag a little bit.
Maybe
We got
if I
like 10
look
of
at
them.
Why are
Yeah.
you? Oh, you mean the golden ones? Nah.
Yeah, the gold ones that we use to sense the curse that does
Nah.
the thing. No? Okay.
Nah. Not part of the organization anymore, considering, you know, I basically.
We're a traitor to the cause.
Yeah.
That's fair. Alright. So, how do we want to do watch?
I got a hut.
As you guys start discussing what you're going to be doing for watch, you all first you hear something and then you see it. You guys are sort of in a bit of a clearing at the moment, not too far from a wide stream or river, basically, and
Yellow and then blue.
you see suddenly like or hear sort of like an ominous crackling. I'm telling you what you're picking up, Zarn.
Alright, just making sure.
I'm telling you what's happening. You hear
I like
a-
to brag about my passive perception.
You hear a crackling and a fizzing, and as you turn to the source of the sound, you see this dark, blackish, purple rift just tear from about 12 feet off the ground down to ground level and rip open. And from out of it, you see
Don't you do it, don't you do it.
several things emerge, and this all happens within the space of a few seconds. And what you see is first for those of you who've been near this sort of animal before, it's a very large, heavy creature on all four thick legs with a pair of short tusks just on the underside of its mouth. It looks like a hippopotamus, or it would if it weren't for the black and purple streaks all down the hide and the smoking black eye sockets. And then you see next to it something that most of you have seen before, a large two-headed purple alligator.
Oh, god damn it, I just put this arm back.
And then you see something else. A black, just deep black creature with massive wings and a pair of talons and purple streaks all down it and those black smoking eyes like the hippo. And this looks kind of like a wyvern.
There is a blue basket.
And atop the wyvern
Although I think boats are probably a better option.
is a kobold.
Yeah.
One kobold.
I have
Just
Probably
one.
that one.
Yeah, it's that one that we let get away that.
Yeah.
One single kobold with, like all of the creatures it's with, black and purple smoke emanating from it and emerging from the corners of its eyes.
Alright, guys, real talk. Did anybody piss off a fairy queen? Because this shit's getting old, and I want to know who to blame.
It's probably me, but I don't remember.
I didn't piss off mine, as far as I know.
That's a good start.
Oh, god damn it.
Maybe they're friendly.
Does the color scheme look familiar at all?
I told you, two-headed alligator.
Yeah, this is exactly the things from last time.
I know, I'm just trying to think if it's been so long, I'm trying to get this connection to the
I'm
bag.
kind of glad Carter wasn't there for it because
No, this
honestly,
was connected to.
Can I do an
Other
Arcana
thing.
check to see if I recognize like this purple bullshit going on?
Real quick, yeah, roll an Arcana check for me next.
I have no idea what's going on.
Nix, this is not immediately familiar to you.
Okay.
Okay. As you all sort of turn and look and are a little bit like, what the fuck at this?
Nerd's more of just like, fucking not again.
The kobold speaks.
Oh, that's surprising.
You.
Yes.
You. And it points directly at you, Zarn.
Oh, him. I thought this was at me. Alright, cool.
Shit.
You.
Carter backs up.
No.
You
I
took,
take my tea out of the fire and put it back into the bag.
You took everything from me. Everything. My whole tribe dead. And it's on your head that I'm not dead with them. I should be with them and I am not, and I will kill you for it. I will kill you and everyone for it. She has given me power to do so, and I will take it.
So we're gonna like send him off with them,
You
right?
will all die, and I need everyone to roll in.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Wait, can I do something the second he says she?
Yeah, what?
I want to just do an attack.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
That's okay.
Oh, god damn it. I need a token. Hold on.
Fuck.
Actually, I didn't do a map for this, so I'm just going to
Oh, shit.
put you guys on a blank map for if we need the map.
Oh wow.
God, Bree! Bree!
And then there's Bree.
Bree casts enlarge.
Yep. Bree's not humongous.
I'm totally humongous.
I'm huge!
That's a huge bit. I mean, what?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Giant
nope.
woman. We're the fucking best at initiative, guys.
Giant woman! Wanna, 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 wanna.
Maybe if I rolled real dice.
Maybe.
She's a man gobbler. Eater.
I don't know. I can get it smaller.
It's a man eater.
Whoa,
No
there she
picture
goes.
for me.
Watch out,
She'll chew you up.
Where she go? She's a man eater.
Sounds right.
I don't know how well that picked up in the microphone.
The snapping?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Usually,
I heard it.
Okay, good.
Also, I'm gonna use dice. This is Nix's dice.
Oh, you made that decision?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and drag your things back.
Can we
over.
take the new initiative rolls?
You find
No.
Aww.
You guys are
I'm scared to do it again.
Never mind. Doesn't fucking matter.
Wow.
Get it
Damn.
out now, Nix. Get it out now.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the 10 was me doing that.
Why can't mine only wants to be gigantic?
Oh, you don't use the
Just
initiative
cast enlarge
tracker.
on yourself.
Never mind.
Wait for
No,
it.
don't.
Wait for
That's why I was so
Godfrey.
confused. I'm like,
Giant woman.
Why can I only get giant ones? I'm sure I'm doing something wrong.
Are you going to your, like, you go to journal, click your picture, drag it to the map? Because that's what we.
Or your
that's what-
name.
the name,
Why
yeah.
does nothing happen? There we go.
There you go.
Hey.
I forgot to get a picture for Clark, so he's just gonna use Goldo's picture.
Oh, I was like, Goldo's here!
Oh, it's fine. I should have probably
Maybe
found a
Clark
picture
looks
anyway.
like gold.
No,
He
it's good.
followed us.
Clark doesn't look like Goldo.
He might.
For one thing, he's got about 3 feet on him.
What are we talking about? Golden is very tall.
Oh yeah, Nix did move in front of Zarn. Magic shit? Let me take care of this.
Oh, hell no. You are not getting in front of me on this one.
It's what you think.
Mike, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of beat me to it. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, which one? Do I want Dean Cain? Do I want Henry Cavill? Do I want the guy who's now playing the Atom? On the
Okay,
DC
first off, the
Marvel?
correct answer is Christopher.
The correct answer
We can all agree on
correct
that.
answer is Tom Welling.
That's also good.
That's
Ah.
another choice. Oh.
I will
Just for
fight you.
Reeves?
I have a higher initiative than you, so bring it.
That's fine. I've got better finishing moves.
Oh. We'll have to see who lasts longer.
Oh, trust me. Trust me.
Sex jokes.
I bet you Nick's got a higher constitution.
In this game, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right? Us? Fucking never.
Never happens. Very.
Next you're gonna say is that
Very G-rated game.
Okay.
we're PG-13. Come on. We get one fuck per game. I already
Oh,
used
there
it.
you go. Thanks.
Yeah,
Way to go, dude.
eat it.
Of all the fucks, Norm.
Well, I guess we can't say fuck anymore.
No. You underrated art, guys.
I shouldn't have been eating while I did that.
Good job, dum dum. Jeez.
Thank you. Birthday cake in the lungs. That's the best spot to put it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For as long as you breathe.
Sorry,
Go
Snake
team.
It. Sorry, Snake It. We didn't mean to get you banned.
Ah, fuck.
Whoopsies.
Ah, beans.
Darn, what was with that? Mike, what was with that face?
Nothing.
Like,
I can't see either of you, so this is fun.
Okay,
That's
so
okay, I
I
can't
finally have all
move
the
my
fucking initiative counters.
Language!
Look here, man.
thank you, Captain America.
Get out of my head, John.
Not gonna lie, one of the other tabs I have open right now is literally Captain America language.gif. I just couldn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 last night, and I was just watching the whole thing, and I'm like, Mike's done something like that. He's done something like that too. He's also said something like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
like when he did the family, he's like, yay, family reunion. And I'm like, I just burst out laughing. I'm like, that's fucking Mike.
It does.
All right. So the gray rectangle is the hippo. The black one is the alligator. The purple one is the wyvern, and the kobold is on top of the wyvern, like riding it. Cool.
Oh no, they might have
Cool.
blown off. I'm not sure.
Carter, you're first.
Right. Well,
Gave them faces.
seeing as the kobold decided to open his mouth, Carter just wants him to shut up. So, bonus action to enlarge his rod.
Ha!
Okay.
Low hanging fruit.
Don't encourage him on this one.
Low hanging fruit.
Yep. And then
Oh my.
2 longbow attacks at the kobold.
Okay.
What just
Roll
rolled?
those 2 attacks.
17.
Yes, hit. Oh no, sorry, 17 misses.
Oh man. Well, that's lower. Never mind. 2 arrows whiz by his face.
Okay. Yeah, you swing your 2 arrows and then both miss.
I think kind of hang back a little, just in case.
Try again, Bree.
It's still not working. Maybe I will go out
Refresh.
back in again.
Yeah, try refreshing. Can you guys move your tokens fine? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And
No, I
Clark will
can't.
be over here
No,
by
I can't
Carter.
move mine. I can't move mine.
you liar. Okay, so. Okay, so. So that was Carter's turn. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Okay. At this point, you
No, I
see the kobold speak up again. Aristides, it's time. Show yourself. And you all see something that a few of you have seen, that you haven't seen in a while.
Oh,
This guy
Oh, this
again.
guy.
That guy.
Who dis?
oh, that's not who I thought it was.
Oh god, it's this guy again.
No, this is the dude that didn't kill us last time.
This is the guy that saved Zarn's life.
Yeah. The fuck?
He steps over to here and makes a set of attacks with his rapier at Norin.
What?
Ow.
Ow.
Norin, does
My AC is 15.
15? Okay.
What the
So
fuck?
then one of those is going to hit you with an 18. You take 9 piercing damage and 8 cold damage.
Okay.
Sorry, no, that's a blatant lie. I rolled the wrong dice for that. 9 piercing damage and 4 cold damage.
Oh. That's slightly better.
Indeed. Okay.
So it's a total of, total
13.
of,
13.
thank you. Also, everybody, don't forget you have 10 HP to, everybody else has 11, I have
Yar. Cool. Bree,
Clark
your turn.
included on that. I get up to
Oh,
6.
right, yeah. So he gets 11, you said?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to use my 3 sorcery points. And I am going to twin haste and cast it on Zarn and Carter.
Oh my god.
Zarn and Carter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hot.
I got pretty into this already, so.
What happened? I missed something. What happened?
You got hasted.
Me and you
You
were
got
hasted.
Oh my god, does that make Zarn Sonic?
Yes.
He's gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Here's the blue blur.
Blue!
Yep.
We got the blue blur and flash.
I
Apparently.
feel like for flavor, there's just like blue electricity just sparking all over Zard now.
Okay, cool. So you twin spell haste on them too.
Yeah, and
That's
I will,
sexy.
and I'm gonna give some inspiration to Lon.
All right, fair enough. Cool. All right, that makes it the kobold's turn. Kobold is going to go ahead and notice that just happened.
Zanuck.
And he's going to begin, and you can see him casting, beginning to cast a spell, and the words under his breath. Bree,
Yes.
I need you to make. Hold on, I'm finding it.
No.
An intelligence saving throw.
Oh, fuck me. 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. First things first.
No.
You take 13 psychic damage.
Ouch.
Second thing. 3.
Oh.
All thoughts flee from your mind.
Oh, no.
You have been struck by the Feeble Mind spell.
For fuck's sakes.
That's not good.
No. You are incapable of casting spells. You cannot activate magic items. You cannot understand language. You cannot communicate intelligibly. You have a recollection of who you care about and who you dislike.
He's close. He's close.
That's
Is
about
there
it.
like this?
Is there...
You are basically a pet monkey.
Nice.
Never mind. Shit, rolls have already... Yeah, I feel really
Yeah.
bad. Shit.
Yeah.
Because I have it too. Fuck.
Well, at least I got the one spell off.
As a note, haste is a concentration spell, yes?
Yes.
You
Yep.
cannot maintain concentration.
Oh.
Yep. What did I say, Mike? I told you it was gonna go.
Yeah, well, you don't get to do anything next round. Either of you.
Fuck!
Yep.
Is bad.
We're boned.
Holy fuck, quads! What the hell?
This is genius.
Holy shit!
He was complaining about us this campaign.
Well, so yes, but also he literally just watched Bree do that. He knows what that spell does. That'll be his turn. It's now the beastie's turns. So, the hippo is going to charge straight at you next.
No, of course.
You're the closest one to it. Okay, so it's going to move straight at you because it's moving in a straight line. Far enough distance has advantage. Does a 25 hit you? I assume so. You take 14 bludgeoning damage and need to make a strength save.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get trampled. Hold on.
Yep.
I'm just looking for things real quick. Okay, so you said strength save, and I took 14 points of bludgeoning.
Yes.
So there go my 10 hit points, and then an additional 3.
Here, I thought we'd actually all make it to the grinning skull. We're gonna be taken out by. We're all gonna be taken out.
Banjo.
We're all gonna be taken out by a kobold on a dragon.
As my reaction, I'm going to use my my racial thing and do Hellish Rebuke at 2nd level.
Cool.
Wow.
Okay, so dex save?
Yep.
That's a natural too. Okay, so 16 fire damage.
Burn, motherfucker!
It certainly does. Cool. So it takes 16. And you see it sort of rear back. Ugh!
Maybe don't hit a lady!
Cool. So that's the hippo. The alligator is now going to run forward. It can't quite get to anyone, so it's just going to dash to be here, right at Carter.
Naturally.
And that's going to end its turn. And then the river is going to pick up into the air and fly, and it is going to strike directly at Zarn. So first the bite. Oh, that's a natural 1. Second the stinger. That's a 13 to hit, which I assume does not hit your full plate shielded ass.
It does not.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. You dodge the way out of the clamping jaws and just knock the stinger away with the Shield of Morin. And that will end their turn, which takes us to Clark, actually. Wow, I just get a million turns in a row, apparently. That's not annoying at all. Clark, seeing you in danger, is going to actually run around here, the other side.
To put it in a way that Mike will understand, magical punchy punchy.
Magical punch punchy. That sounds about right. And Clark is going to go ahead, and you notice that Clark has not asked for any weapons, does not have any weapons, has not ever said anything about weapons. And he's just going to beat the shit out of it with his fists.
God, they really are related.
And it gets advantage. So that's going to be 21 to hit, which 24. And 26. Yeah, those all hit. Cool. Having advantage is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, those damage rolls are fucking garbage. That's still going to be 22 over the course of the turn, though. Yeah, so 22. To the gator. Sweet. I believe Bree probably did.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I wouldn't know how to tell you that.
Well, she will in a minute.
Technically, Nyx did too, but it's like
No real damage. Didn't get
Yeah,
through her thingamajig.
yeah.
Did it?
Didn't you do like 13 damage to Nyx
Oh
or
right,
something?
it
like
would have
that?
done. Like,
Oh, okay,
2
that
damage
sounds
to
bad.
Nyx, yeah.
2 or 3 damage.
Cool. Zarn's turn.
He doesn't haste.
He can't.
Yeah.
active. The haste
He's
spell
failing.
ended, so he's got exhaustion. Yep.
Damn it.
Yep.
That's true.
Him and Carter both.
You guys missed
Yeah.
your first turn. You guys missed a turn.
Can
That
I
makes it
say
Nolan's
anything?
turn.
You're
let me check
stunned
your
for a
video.
round.
Yes or no, you can't.
So
You are just overcome by exhaustion with
lethargic, essentially.
You
Yeah,
guys get this burst of energy, and then as soon as Bree is taken down with the fever line spell, you are just like immediately wiped. It's like you just got hit with a power surge, basically. Okay. Cool. So Norin, it's your turn.
I am going to circle around this guy. Well, circle this direction. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and cast Greater Restoration on Bree.
Okay. You just cast Greater Restoration on her.
Yeah. Just straight up using spell slot.
Awesome.
We
As
need
you cast,
casters in.
as you cast Greater Restoration, Bree, you feel your faculties return to you immediately.
I
Fucking up and out of that, eh? And I'll help her stand up.
Cool. Make sure you mark off that component, by the way, which I assume you have.
Yeah. I assume that I just have a shitload of random shit at this point.
Okay,
That's
but there's
my personal money is that is for
okay. So
specifically
I'll
that.
let you do that. Remember what I said before. You
I
have
will
to
do it next time we go into
specify
town.
your component. Yeah. But yes, I'll let
I
it-
know.
I'll let it slide there.
We've bought it for Greater Restoration.
Yeah.
Already.
I know you have.
So yeah.
Okay. So Bree, you're back to normal now. Minus the psychic damage. That's what happens. Anything else in your turn, Arn?
Nope. I'm gonna hold a reaction for the next time he goes to cast a spell. Because
Okay.
I misheard you and I thought you said Clark started to cast a spell, so I was like, okay, shit, let's let this go.
Yeah.
Fair.
Not
I
it's my fault.
apologize for being on.
No, it's my fault. I should have
And
been
mine.
paying closer attention. Yeah.
I also was not paying close enough attention. It's not just on you.
Yeah, it's
Nyx, it is your turn.
go T.
Gonna stand the fuck up.
A good choice.
And let's see. What do I want to do? I'm going to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle around this motherfucker. Actually, we're gonna go here. Go the full 30.
Okay.
And then. Aha! You are just out of range, my dear. This is good. This is good. I'm going to use my Warlock spell slot.
Ooh.
Why? Hold on.
It's casting at level 1.
I put it for level 4. I'm very irritated. And it has extra dice
Just
in there.
roll. Do you have dice roll or just cast the dice rolling, or whatever?
What now?
Just type in the roll manually.
Okay. Like for.
Yeah, fix the macro later.
Okay. So that is 66 then? Because it's 1 for.
And you're what level
Oh
5
no,
spells
it's
now?
46. I'm at level 4.
So that you're only at level 4 spells.
For
Okay,
Warlock?
yeah, you are. That's correct. Yes, you're only at level 4
Yeah.
spells. Yeah, so 46. Yeah, sorry. I forgot you were in multi-class.
No, it's okay. There. Wow!
That's a bummer. So 10 necrotic damage. Let me roll the save. That's gonna be a fail from the river, and a success from the hippo, and a fail from the cobbled.
So the
So
Wyvern and Cobbled can't take reactions until next turn.
okay, so So you sort of see these black tendrils emerge from you, and they grasp at the creatures near you, and you see it sort of wrap around like one of the wings of the wyvern, and it attempts to wrap around the hippo, which manages to just shrug it off. And you see it wrap around the kobold, and you see it does restrain it. It's going to prevent the reactions, but you see the kobold doesn't seem to take any harm. Instead, you suddenly see these three tendrils of black and purple energy connecting it to the wyvern, to the hippo, to the gator, that all appear and just sort of race. And you see all three beasts cringe in the moment.
Gross.
Focus on the kobold.
As a note, the kobold does not appear to have taken any damage from that.
I still say focus on the kobold.
I got him. Or theoretically have a plan.
I do use flanking, yes.
Okay, but that is the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do. One moment, please.
Hold, please.
You're a warlock. There's a pretty good chance.
Hold, please.
I am a warlock, but I've only got one bonus action spell. You know what? Bonus action to use my bardic inspiration, and basically gonna boost Zarn. You you didn't finish the job. Now you need to, because otherwise you're gonna die. So get the fuck going.
Cool. You got that inspiration, Zarn.
Sweet.
And Bree did inspire someone else at some point. I don't remember who it was. Lauren? Okay, cool. Cool. That's in your turn next?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. That makes it Carter's turn again.
And pass.
What do you mean pass?
Because again.
Exhaustion.
This is turn from haste.
Right, yes. Okay.
Oh, did he went before
So
me?
that makes it this guy's turn. He is going to go around here and keep trying to harry you, Noran.
Yeah, of course you.
And he's actually going to
Bring it, little man.
yeah, he's just gonna try to stab you with the rapier again.
Make sure the statue of me isn't gold.
Does 18 hit you?
I have an AC of 15, yes.
Okay, so that's the only
I'm squishy as fuck until I somehow survive this fight and get one.
So 18, cool.
I can't see him anyway.
So that's gonna be, oh shit, 14 piercing damage and 4 cold. That was a max damage roll. So 18 total damage to you.
Yep.
As it swings, and as this is happening, you're sort of getting a look at its rapier, and it's very long and interesting. There's a hilt on it, and it's a very like it's like a constantly twisting, curling. It's not a blade. It appears to be natural, maybe bone. You're not sure, and it comes to a very sharp point at the end.
As he stabs me, I'm just gonna look at him. Oh, that's a nice blade there. Mom, give it to you for your birthday.
Okay. Okay.
My new strategy is just talk.
Okay. You take your 18 damage.
Yep.
And there is no apparent response from the creature, from the individual. Cool. Bree, it's your turn.
Well, I'm ripping a bead off of my damn cloak and flinging it at that fucking kobold.
Kobold? Okay. Magic missile, roll your damage, please.
Oh god, I was so concerned that was a fireball.
No.
Oh,
She's got a robe of stars.
scared the shit out of me. I mean, like,
Man, I
I'm
rolled
resistant to
4
fire, but
ones.
still. Ow.
4 ones. Jesus.
I know.
What's your total damage?
12, 14, 21.
21 total damage. Okay, you watch as the bead sort of levitates into the air, and the 7 stars shoot towards the kobold, and you can see them. They hit him, and whereas you're used to watching them like tear through people, it's like they soak into the blackish purple shroud around him. And again, you see those tethers appear, and the beast again cringe in pain.
Fuck you, Kobold.
That's unkind. I won't take it. Okay, and that makes it his turn. Seeing his previous attempt fail, he can't do that anymore. He is, however, going to. Let's see, what's he gonna do? Aha! I know what he's going to do. He's going to turn towards. He's going to turn towards Carter. Carter, I need you.
He's casting a spell?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I'm gonna try and counterspell.
You're gonna try and counterspell? Okay.
Yeah, my counterspell casts at 5th level.
5th level. Cool. Let me check a thing.
Damn, son.
Okay, yeah, that fizzles it. So you see him begin to sort of
Shut up.
stare, and his eyes sort of glow, and then the magic vanishes, and he curses under his breath.
Shut up. You haven't even looked at what time it is yet.
God damn it.
Did I
Okay,
miss something here? I'm confused.
It's... I'll get there.
Okay, okay. So that will end his turn, which takes us to the beast turn. I've been forgetting to do something. Okay, I'll get back on that in a second. Okay, so Hippo is going to just take a nip. It's going to... No, it's not going to turn around. It's just going to bite at Zarn. Zarn, does a 19 hit you?
It does not.
Cool.
Must be nice.
That's going to end its turn. We're going to go to the Gator, who's going to make now a... It's going to take 2 bite attacks at you, Carter. Oh, that's a natural 20 and a natural 19. Jesus.
Fucking hell.
Hit. So that's gonna be, let me roll damage for that. That's 22 piercing on the first one, and 18 piercing on the second one. So that's a total of 40 piercing damage. And I need you to make 2 strength saving throws.
Hang on.
Jesus.
Yeah, oh no, it gets worse from here. I've seen this thing.
Sweet. What do I have to make?
2 strength saving throws, 1 for each head.
Nope. First one was a 10. Second one was a 21.
Second one saves. You managed to shrug it off. The first one is clamped down solidly on one of your feet. You are considered grappled.
Awesome.
Hey, it could be worse. If it gets both, I'm pretty sure just...
And then with its tail, it's going to make an attack at Clark. That's going to be a not enough. Yeah, with a natural 5, that's not going to do the thing. Okay, so that ends the beast turn, which makes it Clark's turn. Clark, seeing what's happening, is going to do some bullshit. Some fun bullshit. He is going to make 6 unarmed strike attacks. Because he's a magic-ass monk and he can do that shit.
When Clark kind of like goes away, can you like give me the stats that you have for him?
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. So I don't want
Basically,
to
his tattoos let him do cool shit.
yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I didn't think of magical tattoos. That's a good idea.
It's one of my favorites.
Yep. I've always wanted to do Way of Four Elements.
Gonna be, I think that's 3 hits. Yeah, that's 3 hits. Then we roll the next 3. That's a miss, the other 2. So 5 total hits. Well done, Clark. Wow, those rolls are garbage. That still hit him 5 times though, so
5 times.
44 bludgeoning damage to the hippo, to the gator 44. Okay, so that happens, and then you do see Carter as he strikes at him. There is like this weird, like gaseous ooze almost that emerges from the creature as it hits, that sort of splashes off of it. Carter takes.
I take damage just from being there?
Sorry, Clark, not Carter. Takes
That's it.
16. Takes 16 necrotic damage.
I'm like, damn, it's not even my turn. I'm taking damage.
And he gets 11 right from your thing, Norin?
Yes.
Thank you, wonderful. Cool.
Half my level plus my charisma.
Awesome. Okay, so that's gonna end Clark's turn. You see him sort of like, as his fists sort of almost burn at the strange like vapor. That makes it Zarn's turn. Zarn, you have a turn now.
Okay. God damn it! I hope this works. So, what are these things made of again? They're like, they are fey creatures, right?
You don't know. They look like normal beasts, quote unquote, except like just with this weird blackish purple bullshit.
Could I do an intelligence check to see if they are indeed fey creatures?
If they're fey?
Yeah.
What skills are you proficient in that are related to this?
Religion?
Religion's not gonna help here. I would let you make a nature. I'd let you make a nature check, or I would take a survival check. Either one.
I'm not proficient in either one, but can I still do them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're not sure what they are. They are altered in some way, and other than that, you can't tell them.
Fuck it, I'm going for it. Alright, so I cast the spell. Please work, please work, please work, please work. I cast a spell, Dispel Evil and Good, which gives them its disadvantage against attacks from celestial, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. But I end the spell immediately, and if I make this hit against the wyvern, it makes a charisma save and gets banished back to its home plane. Hopefully, if it's a fey creature.
Okay. So you're going to cast it, but then immediately in concentration.
Yeah. So this is
to
the
try to dismiss
wow.
the wyvern.
Okay. Yeah, that's the spell.
Okay.
And then you
So
please work.
you reach out with your hammer, and no effect.
Fuck!
Does not appear to be a fey creature.
All right. That's my turn.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, it was a good thought.
That would have been super fucking sweet.
Yeah. Nothing else in your turn, Zarn?
Yeah, that's it.
Holy. That was fucking funny. Yes, that's true, Banjo.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Norin, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna circle around this guy and just triple Eldritch Blast at the kobold.
Triple Eldritch Blast the kobold. Okay, roll your attack.
Yeah, I'm still not 100% convinced that this dude is actively, like, really mad at me. So that's 19, 11, and 19, and I'm trying to shove him back.
Okay, 2 of those. Oh, you're gonna try to knock him off the thing.
Yeah, I want to knock him flying through with the greatest of ease.
Okay. So that's
And
gonna be first,
Flipping him
once
off
again,
as I
you-
Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Once again, you see the two blacks hit him, and you see those tethers come up again.
Can I at least try and knock him back?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a thing real quick with that.
Fantastic. Because I think the tethers might be coming from the river. So if I can knock him off, we might be able to just run over and stab him a lot on the ground.
I'm gonna have him make a strength save to see if he can hold on to the wyvern, specifically because he's like riding it. So I'm gonna let him do that. Otherwise, he's
Okay.
just gonna get knocked way the hell off.
Yep.
That's
Natural
a
one, natural one, natural one, natural one. Fuck off.
He does manage to hang on. I will say that he like gets slid sort of like, I'll call him like prone. He's holding on with his arms, right? And so he's prone
Yeah,
like
no
on his
kidding.
back. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Nyx, you're up unless Norn has anything else.
No.
Okay. Nyx, what?
Oh, actually, I do. Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to use a bonus action, and I'm going to dump 3 of my healing light dice into myself.
Okay. Do it. While you're rolling that, and that's just roll for hit points, right?
Yeah, I gain 12 hit points back.
Nyx, go.
Is it possible for Nyx to try and climb on top of the wyvern in front of her?
You can definitely try
What would you like me to roll for that?
athletics.
I was gonna go so well, you guys. That's actually better than I thought.
No, you do manage to get up there. What are you trying to do exactly?
I want to get to the kobold.
You just want to get right up next to him?
Yeah, because I wanna fuck him over next turn, unless you'll let me do it this turn.
I'll
But
let you do it this turn. I'll let you attack. I'll call it a bonus action.
cool. Give me 1 sec. I keep pushing buttons I don't want to push. I would like to double check my shit real quick. I had it. Right. I'm going to use my other 4th level spell slot as a warlock, and we're just gonna do that number right there.
Ooh. Nasty. Oh, that's a failed save for sure. That's 31 necrotic damage, you say?
Uh-huh.
You reach out and you plant your hand on its back, and you release this horrific energy. And once again, you see those tendrils appear, and you hear the 3 creatures just groan in pain, just like
Yeah, one
animal
more.
noises.
Is this a plant creature?
No, none of these are plant creatures.
It was last time.
There's no indication that he's got like anything on him, right?
No, not really. So as you reach your hand down, you almost have to like push through like this fog, like this like viscous fog to get to his actual body. That's this sort of black and purplish smoke. You can't really see properly his form. It's strange. But no, so far as you can tell, there's no like he's not wearing like a medallion or a necklace or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's basically
As
my
a
turn.
note, Carter and Clark, that gator is on its last legs.
Yeah, that's basically my turn.
Cool. We go back up to Carter. You are currently grappled by the gator. One of its
right.
mouths.
I had an idea, but I can't do it now. Okay.
Kill it.
So,
Yeah, like it's clearly doing not well. These repeated between Clark's battering and the attacks, the damage that it's been getting through the kobold. Yeah.
I can still attack, right?
Yeah, when grappled, you just can't move.
Okay.
Your speed is 0, and you can't be affected by increases, basically.
Awesome. Cool. I'm gonna do something I didn't actually ever do before, so we're gonna try it anyway. He's gonna pull an arrow from his quiver, point it directly at one of the alligator's eyes, and just, if he has to, take 2 shots at each eye with a bow.
Okay, so technically, because you're at melee, that's going to put you at disadvantage.
No, it's not.
He's got sharpshooter.
Crossbow expert.
Ooh,
Oh, crossbow
Nice.
expert. That's even better.
cool. Yeah, do that. Roll your
I
attack.
planned.
Yeah, very cool, dude.
And of course, I rolled a natural too, so you know.
You have advantage because of Clark.
That'll do.
What's the roll?
That would be a 23.
Yeah, that will hit. What's your minimum damage?
My minimum damage
Yeah.
is 7.
Yeah, you kill it. It had 7 hit points left.
Oh, well, yeah, because I rolled a 5, so it would have been 11, but you know.
Cool. As
So
the
just
arrow,
like, boom, right to one eye.
as the arrow goes through one of the eyes of the other head, its grasp sort of releases on you and it falls to the ground, and then you watch it coalesce into smoke, and you see that tether sort of retract back into the kobold's form.
Alright. He kind of like shakes his leg a little bit. He's like, right, now we're going to continue to do this. Pulls out another arrow.
Yep.
And then shoots it at the kobold.
Kobold, okay, roll an attack.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Cool.
Come on, max damage. That is not max damage. So that's 2 times 2 is 4, plus 6 is 10 damage. And then... because this thing's dead and kaput, would it take a bonus action to jump onto the wyvern?
Yes, it would. To attempt to, yeah.
Fuck. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Run to here and go to attempt to jump on top.
Make an athletics check for me, please. Or if you want to do this in a super fancy-ass parkour kind of way, I'll let you roll an acrobatics check if you won't.
I imagine it's sort of like a gymnastics thing where he does that like hands up in the air and then like, you know, something fancy. I can't remember what the
What the term for it is? Yeah, that's fine. Roll an acrobatics
Yeah.
check for this. I'll let you.
handspring. I think it's what it's called, a handspring.
I know how Carter moves. Roll an acrobatics check.
Athletics probably would have worked as well, but it's okay. It's a 29.
Yeah, that will do. You very gracefully make your way up to the top of this wyvern and end up here. You and Nyx both now on either side of the
dragon.
still prone kobold. Cool. Anything else in your turn, Carter?
Free action to take out an arrow and just kind of like point it, not actually like let it go. Just
Point it at him?
yeah.
Cool. Totally doable. Do the thing.
Yeah, not at water. Everybody will be at roads.
That's my turn.
Awesome. Okay. So that makes it the weird guy's turn.
He said his name when he came in, right? The kobold said his name
yes.
to tell him to go
I
for it.
believe
What?
it was Aristine.
Thank you.
I think that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. It is going to move away from you, Norn, if you'd like to make an attack of opportunity.
Nope.
To right there.
Keeping my reaction open.
Actually, you know what? No, it's actually not. It's going to move to right there. Yeah, that's exactly
Wow.
what it's going to do. And it's going to... I need everyone but Bree to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, did you say everybody except Bree?
Everybody except Bree.
Fuck off. I cannot roll for shit tonight.
I feel sorry for Mike.
Yeah, it's
I
been
really
rough.
do. It's been a hell of a night for him. He
Oh,
hasn't done anything.
hey, neither have I.
Well, technically you did. You cast haste.
Yeah, that would have turned out well, didn't it?
Well, it's not for your fault.
It's about to be your turn again.
And then we gotta wait for Nyx to roll one.
Oh, did we lose? Did we lose Banjo?
She got up to do something.
Okay. That's fine. I'll have her do that in a second. Okay. So DC is wrong thing. That is a DC.
Hopefully lower than 19.
Yeah. It's definitely lower than 19.
Yes.
So Carter, you succeed. Norton and Zarn, you don't.
We still take damage though.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta roll thing. That's 38 cold damage to those who failed and 19 to those who succeeded.
Oh my god.
I'm fine.
What now?
I'm fine.
What did I miss?
I'm not.
Next, I
wanna
want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I want to point out
Or take a shitload of damage.
if Carter failed that, he'd be down to 1 hit point right now.
Well, since Carter passed, I'm assuming I passed as well.
Yep.
Yes.
You take
You
19.
take 19. Is everyone still alive? No one's hit 0 after that or anything?
No.
Down to 20 hit points, but still up there.
Hold on. Because I can math.
Holy shit, you have 106? What the fuck am I doing? I'm at 92.
I actually have 109.
Fuck. I'm doing this wrong somehow.
I feel like as a monk, I should have more than you, but I don't.
We have the same D8. It depends on what your con is.
Yeah, I think that's the issue. My
Okay.
con is straight trash.
So
Plus
as you see him sort of step over to the side, and he just releases this massive cone of just freezing wind and ice that just chills all of you to the bone. Some of you are able to resist better than others, but regardless, the sheer force of it, the pure cold of it, is painful to all of you. It does hit the beast and the kobold. So once again, you see those tethers. Only 2 now. And the kobold appears not to have taken any damage. Okay.
God, I hate that it took me until now to figure out what.
To what?
It's a fucking Pokemon trainer. We have to kill the trainer.
Yeah.
That's what
Which
I was
is not
saying!
how that game works at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure until literally right now.
Okay. So that
Because apparently I'm
ends,
an asshole.
that ends that guy's turn. Bree, you're up.
The kobold's the trainer, right? That's what we're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta catch 'em
I'll
all.
walk up to the old guy.
Okay.
And I'm a little annoyed at him. But I'm gonna say, oh, thank you for healing my friend before. And then I'm gonna smack a big kiss on him.
Okay, what's the save on that?
It is, well, it's I have to do a spell attack roll and it's a con save.
And as a note,
17.
you don't even have to like jump to get to this guy. He's just barely taller than you.
Cool, so it's a melee spell. Oh, I'm gonna miss with an 11, I'm sure.
Total of 11?
Yeah, or 12.
That does miss, I'm afraid.
Damn it! It never works.
You manage to just lean back out of the range as your rainbow-colored lips approach him.
Jerk.
I might review that that works again. I haven't seen it in a while. We'll talk about that after game. Anything else in your turn, Bree?
Well, I'd like him to die.
That is a fervent desire I'm sure you hold.
Okay, well, I'll let him have the attack of opportunity.
Cool. He is gonna go ahead and take that. With a natural 20.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
It's not
You're
my
telling
night.
me. Well, it's okay. He rolled garbage on damage. You take 11 piercing damage and 6 cold damage. 1 and a 2 on 2d10. Okay, and that ends your turn, Bree?
Yeah.
Cool. So now we go to the kobold's turn. First thing he's gonna do is stand the fuck up, or at least, well, get so that he's not
Pull himself back up, yeah.
Yeah. And then he is going to. Huh. Let me check something real quick. It's got 2 options, and I just need to check something real quick. Cool. He's going to begin casting another spell, sort of focusing down on his hands.
Is he pointing at somebody specific?
Nope.
Or spot
He's not pointing at anyone or staring at anyone. He's looking down at himself as he does this. Are you going to counterspell?
Yes, I guess.
Okay.
Just because I feel like I have to
right
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again...
I feel like I have to do it, so I'm out of spell.
And he curses again. And just... You see him look at you. You will all die for this. All of you. And
I
my
just
tribe
wink at
will be
him.
avenged!
I just wink.
And at this point, actually, something interesting happens. He's just fury in his eyes, just cursing, spittle flecking at his lips. And then suddenly, he stops mid-sentence. And he looks up. No. No. You promised. You told me. And you see pain in his eyes, and you see him hyperventilating, and you see nothing but fear. Zarn, and with the fear written across his face, you know exactly who this is. This one kobold that you frightened away before you murdered the rest of his tribe on your way to Galitia. You recognize him with the fear on his face.
Okay, I found an AKM. So
And you see it right across his brow, and there is sweat, and there's panic, and his eyes are wide, and he continues to beg to nothing, to no one, to some voice in his head. You told me revenge was... Why? And then you watch as he and both of the beasts vanish and form this just cloud of purple and black smoke and fog. And Nyx and Carter, you both fall and hit the ground as this cloud stretches up into the air, and it hovers there for a second. And then it dives straight at Zarn. Zarn, this cloud envelops you, and then you envelop it, and it is subsumed by you. And the rest of you see, for the split second his eyes are still open, this black and purple void where his irises once were, and Zarn falls flat on his back.
Nyx is gonna
no.
run over.
Okay, so you guys all run over towards Zarn.
But I'm not, because there's the other dudes standing there.
The other guy, actually, at this point, vanished.
Aristine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a dick!
And he doesn't vanish the same way as the others. He just sort of blinks out of existence. Zarn,
Stab me in the fucking...
this is what you see.
I'm getting buildings I can get inside.
Nothingness
If you guys
for a
don't feel like you
moment.
can make it-
And
then
then-
after the red zone, you can hit up the buildings to your north.
Just the faintest hint of something. There is no surface beneath you, and yet you stand. There is no light, and yet you see. there are purple wisps in this blackness, this inky dark blackness through which you yet see. And for a moment, there's nothing. Nothing at all. And then a couple of more moments pass, and there is something. Oh, is there something? A blue-skinned, wrinkled hag with gray hair and strings,
Oh, I'm just doing it for fun.
wearing rags. One you recognize
Let's
intimately,
hear this one won't break.
one you know.
Alright.
And then Auntie
So
speaks.
I think
You,
I
Zarn Puretide. We made a deal once many months ago,
yeah.
and I'm here to collect.
We have time. We have time. We can hit up like yellow.
You're lucky, though. You're very lucky. I'm not even going to hurt anyone. No one will die. No one will be injured. Not even you.
What do you want?
What I was promised.
What does that mean?
I will take the thing you love most.
What do you mean take?
I think yellow, UT, and
That's not part of the deal, is
go
it?
straight to blue. You guys can-
Now I warn you. If you fight back, this might hurt.
Can I move?
You can. What do you want to do?
I slowly walk up to her. And I say, I want you to tell me again, what do you mean? What do you mean take something? I know I agreed, but what does it mean?
As you walk up to her and you speak, she grins. And she holds up one hand with long claws.
Right now, I think.
And she plunges it into the side of your head. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Or I should say, you can choose to fail if you would like.
Ah, fuck. Do I know what? I don't know what she's doing.
She told you what she told you that she was collecting on her deal.
I'll fail this one on purpose then.
You fail on purpose? Okay. As the
Wait, no, I don't.
hand-
No, I don't. I don't. No.
You don't? Okay, you're gonna roll? Okay.
So, yeah, I was at 17.
Okay. As the hand plunges into your head, you take 10 psychic damage. As you try to resist it, you feel this pain in your mind, and you're not sure where you are or what's happening specifically, and you know that this isn't possible. There is no wound in your head. There is no blood running down your skull. But there is something in your mind now. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Great, my two fucking worst things.
You were inspired, by the way.
That's not gonna do anything.
I know.
You do still have your inspiration should you want to use it at some point. Yeah, no. Okay.
Use on the Constitution, unfortunately.
You feel it's like fingers through a filing catalog in your mind as they search for something. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw. This will be the last one.
Modify memory, it's my guess.
Can I do something as she's trying to do this?
Depends. What are you going to try to do?
Well,
Take the D8, man.
what I want to
Use
do
the D8.
is I want to reach out and grab her by the head and say, "Get the fuck out of my head!" And I want to cast inflict wounds on her.
Okay, we can make that work. So, as you sit there, force just sheer force of will. And you feel her trying to find something within you. And you force her out, and the hand emerges from the side of your head. You take... You take from this 14 additional psychic damage. And then you reach out and you cast Inflict Wounds on her?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the attack on that.
Alright, let me go to this. There it is. Cast.
If I had any nails to chew off, they'd be gone.
Okay, and you reach out and you touch her, and let me find the thing.
It was almost a nat 20.
Shit damage.
Fucks. Where did it go? Where did I put it?
So close. So close.
Damn it. I don't know what I did with it. We had a deal, Pure Tide. We had a deal, child.
Fuck your deal.
You refuse me now and you will regret it. I'll be back and I will take what I am owed! And you see her reach forward and she winds an arm back and thrusts it forward. And this time, you feel the pain. You feel the blood as one finger dives deep into your right eye, all the way to the knuckle.
Ooh.
The rest of you, having gathered around Zarn in a panic, only 2 or 3 seconds have passed. And suddenly, he begins screaming, reaching, clawing at his eye.
Nix will try to like hold his hand away from his face.
And then his eyes flutter open, still in intense pain, Zarn, as you, breathing heavy, come out of the fog and return to the real world, prone on the ground, surrounded by your companions.
I'm just like healing light pouring into him and hoping it's doing something.
Carter's right
It's
hand.
like I've got
is
8d6 left, like putting all of it in.
Carter's right hand is glowing.
The second
Just having something ready.
the second
Oh.
he wakes up, Zarn pulls the hammer and the shield out and just is spinning around looking.
Okay, you
It's just
wake
us.
up and you sit up immediately holding your weapons and you see nothing nearby. The rest of you notice Zarn's right eye, whatever color the iris used to be, is now a sickly green.
Neat.
And that's where we'll end the session.
I mean, that's fucked up, but neat.
Ah!
I hate everything.
This is why.
Look, I was willing to TPK back at that.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in next week for the thrilling conclusion.
Mistake it here.
Now, do we have evil Zarn now?
Oh my god.
It really was not your night tonight.
No, it was not. Quad, you're on push to talk.
You did succeed that last saving throw, though.
Oh yeah, so your memory of, you know, your fiance is still stuck in your head. Or the kid that you adopted.
That's the thing, I don't even know what you would have taken. I
I guarantee
honestly
you,
don't
probably
know.
both.
Oh, she was definitely going to take your cleric abilities.
That's what she was trying. She was trying to take away your connection to Pampers.
Could have been that. Could have
Oh,
been
no,
something.
the thing
I'm
he
just
loves the
watching
most.
Q like, yes, keep wondering.
Yes, keep discussing amongst yourselves.
Give me more ideas of what to take next time.
You should take my bad rolling ability away. I love that too much.
Yeah, man. The dice were definitely my favorite this evening.
Yeah, no fucking
Yeah,
kidding.
you're not
Holy shit.
Jesus.
We rolled like garbage.
Even Clark did real well. Like, it wasn't like the bad guys. It was Joe. Like,
Well, that's a. Whew. Mm-hmm.
So I hope you all enjoyed that.
In a way.
No.
That depends.
No.
Depends. Is there any sick loot to be had?
Not here.
It all went poof.
I don't think that was a problem.
Including
So it's just like
that weird guy who just vanished. Weird that guy. So weird.
That weird dude there.
That weird guy there. Yeah. That weird guy, you know. Yes, there's so much sick Fred loot.
That's a.
Alright. And with that stream, I hope you all enjoyed. And we'll see you next week
No.
for the next session of
Not
Galicia.
coming. Nope.
I'm not coming either.
We're not coming.
I'll be here.
Goodbye.
I'm still going to, but I'm also going to assist on a level up.